Kansas City, you guys ready for another one, huh? Let's bring him out, Kunz.
Making his way to the cage, it is Bad News Kunz out of St. Louis, Missouri. Bo trains over at the Hit Squad and looks to put a statement together tonight. Coming off a loss after Max McNeely, Bo went back, he changed up his entire workout. He said that he went back to actually doing cardio, but he says my big hands and my shots are what's gonna take it tonight.
Yeah, and again, this is gonna be your classic striker versus grappler. Garrett wants to get this fight to the ground, put Kunz on his back. Kunz wants to land a big knockout punch before Garrett's able to do that.
Absolutely. Bo Kunz wants to make this fight dirty. He wants to avoid the takedown of Anthony Garrett, and he has got to use the hands. That is the big thing that he couldn't do against Max McNeely. He would time it and shoot underneath. Kunz has went back and he worked his wrestling, brought in some high-level high school and college heavyweight wrestlers to work with him. We're gonna see how that pays off tonight.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Anthony Garrett.
Making his way to the cage by Lexana, Kansas, it is Anthony Garrett. Anthony Garrett is coming off a loss to Matt Undy in the Shamrock FC cage and wants to get that back tonight against Bo Kunz. He told me that this is all about getting it to the ground as we go to our tail of the tape. The huge difference here is the height advantage of Anthony Garrett, 6'5" versus the 5'10" out of Bo Kunz.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that the fighter who is 7 inches taller than the shorter fighter, he's the one who wants to get it to the ground. Generally, the taller fighter wants to keep distance, keep the fight standing. The shorter fighter wants to get inside, get the fight to the ground. It's the opposite this fight. Garrett is a wrestler. He wants to fight to the ground.
Absolutely, the big boys are gonna throw down, and here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the big boys with the big toys tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs in at 263.2 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Bad News Kunz. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 6'5", weighs in at 258.8 pounds. Fighting out of Lenexa, Kansas, Anthony Garrett.
Referee Mark Wassam in charge of the cage for the big boys. Anything can happen in a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, don't blink, ladies and gentlemen. The heavyweights both have tons of power.
Quick touch of the gloves. How quickly will it be before Anthony Garrett shoots on him? Low blow immediately. They're coming from Anthony Garrett. Again, touch of the gloves, back into the action. The reach advantage here of Garrett is huge.
It is huge, but he needs to close the distance to get to the inside to get this fight to the ground.
Big uppercuts coming from Kunz. He's looking to finish this fight early. Trying to fend off that takedown attempt here coming from Garrett.
Kunz needs to get his hips back, or his hips down on the head, shoulder area of Garrett.
Kunz dragging him down here, trying to maintain that position. This is very tough on Garrett.
Kunz does a good job of defending that first
big knee to the
attempt.
body. Kunz has got to get out of that position, stands away. That has to be disheartening there for Anthony Garrett.
You know, we're a minute in, but both heavyweights have expended a lot of energy. Who has more in the gas tank?
Absolutely. Kunz just seems to be waiting the time, and Garrett using some head movement here, trying to set up some feints. Garrett starting to throw the jab, lands a nice body kick. Kunz is almost waiting for him to come in.
Yeah, Kunz is waiting too much. If he waits too long, he's going to end up on his back.
Oh, that one woke up Kunz. Big hands there coming from Bo Kunz again. Lands those uppercuts, drops him. Garrett trying to survive, looking for that takedown. Again, Kunz fighting it off. Big takedown from Anthony Garrett. This is not where Bo Kunz wants to be.
Right to mount for Garrett. Kunz he's giving up his back now and needs to turn back into Garrett.
Kunz trying to get back up. Garrett doing a good job of holding that foot position.
Garrett could land some big knees to the body.
Garrett swarming. Kunz trying to get up. He's not doing it well here because of that foothold coming by Garrett.
Yeah, Kunz needs to get that right foot free.
Heavy, heavy hands here coming from Anthony Garrett. Kunz trying to stop those punches. How much will referee Mark Wassum let him go?
2 minutes left, Kansas City, let him hear ya!
Anthony Garrett trying to finish this fight.
Kunz needs to use everything he's got and power up.
Referee Mark Wassum steps in, calls it off. Kunz just could not get out of that position. Heavy hands here as we take a look at our instant replay. Anthony Garrett throwing everything we got at Bo Kunz.
Yeah, Kunz took a lot of short punches. And again, from a heavyweight, all punches have power.
Absolutely. That is a big win for Anthony Garrett over a seasoned veteran in Bo Kunz. Again, this is the win that Anthony Garrett was looking for. So let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Baer to give us our final results.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended. 3 minutes and 22 seconds of the first round. Your winner by TKO out of the red corner, Anthony Garrett.
Big win for Anthony Garrett, making his way to 2-1 in the world of mixed martial arts. More action to come is coming up next. It is our co-main event of the evening. Kurt Grinlington taking on Jaquez Williams.